Welcome back to Cryptos Are Us. I am George. We're all George. So, welcome to another market open stream. It's looking fabulous today. Bitcoin is above 44,000. The market bell is working again. That's really good. And everything else is going up, including Solana and many others. So, let's talk about what's going on and why Bitcoin is heading to 200,000 this cycle. Let's do this. Welcome. Look at where Bitcoin is right now. 44,100. Ooh, we're getting back, okay, to our previous high from back here, which was only like 10 days ago, okay? But a lot of people, including myself, think that we have a really good shot of closing the year at $50,000. This is the Santa rally, and no one wants to miss what's coming next for Bitcoin, except Jim Cramer. Well, he didn't say Bitcoin specifically. He did before. He told everyone to sell Bitcoin right when it was at 16,000. And you know what? Those that listened lost out on a lot of money. But now he's saying it's time for investors to take some profit in this hot market. And if the inverse Cramer is correct, that means you should not take profits and buy more. But kidding aside, I mean, it's never a bad time to take profits, okay? If you feel the market's too hot, you're making too much money, which no one literally ever says, I'm making too much money. But if you do feel that way, you should take some off the table. You got to replenish that cash pile in case things come down. Or if you want to invest in something new, right? The next hot meme or the next hot L1, you need to have money to invest in them or DCA what you have, right? So it's important to have some cash on the side. But Jim Cramer, man, the inverse Cramer has been right so many times, right? But anyways, moving forward, Coinbase is so hot right now. If you're a stock investor, Coinbase is up 400% this year. And I bet it's even higher now. Coinbase up another 1%, probably another 52-week high. Yeah, every day, 52-week high. It is on fire. Bitcoin's on fire. Not only Coinbase, but you look at all the mining stocks. I didn't even know this many existed, but they're all doing well, but not as well as Coinbase and not as well as MicroStrategy, which has been, their stock has been going up as well, right? But it makes sense. And I told you guys, I'd much rather hold Coinbase than Tesla. Coinbase is going to go up. In 2024, they will have an enormous year. Trading volume is going to explode. So if you're a stock investor, I mean, not financial advice, but you should really seriously think about adding Coinbase if you haven't yet. And same thing with some of the Bitcoin related stocks, because they're all flying upwards along with Bitcoin. Miners are making money hand over fist right now. 23.7 million in fees daily. A lot of it is due to inscriptions, due to ordinals. Still very hot, right? The developers are trying to figure it out, but inscriptions are now going across chain. Just last night, I talked about how Avalanche, their fees have gone up through the roof because of inscriptions as well. It's happening all over. It's an interesting technology. I don't quite understand it, but it's almost like another layer on top of these L1s and L0s, which is quite interesting. But the miners are making so much money. Everyone's making so much money. SPY ETFs are going to make a lot of money for a lot of people. Grayscale CEO says it's going to bring 30 trillion into the space. 30 trillion. Bitcoin's not even at 1 trillion yet. That's a 30x basically from here on out. That is enormous. That's huge, right? And Michael Saylor also says 10x this cycle, no problem. That means Bitcoin being 400,000 by the end of this cycle, maybe a little aggressive. But, who knows? This is one of the reasons why Bitcoin is so strong. It's not really going down because spot ETFs could be approved the first week of January. If that's the case, why would you not want to load up right now? You know, that's the thing. And even somehow we don't get it. Even though we've been getting so many revisions from BlackRock, we know it's about to happen. But somehow, let's just pretend it didn't happen in January. Well, we still have the halving event. Let's not forget the halving event in April. That's right around the corner too. That's less than 4 months away, right? It's all going to be fabulous in 2024. And let's not forget the rate cuts that's coming in June of 2024 and a presidential election that's coming in 2024. Man, it's going to be great. Really, really great. All right, let's look at some metrics here. The MFI, the Money Flow Index, has successfully caught the parabolic phase and the bottoms. The current level of MFI indicates that BTC has entered a parabolic phase. He just repeated that twice. This phase is getting faster each time than the last. Are you ready? Well, I am. Look at the last 2 times this has happened. Bitcoin, it doesn't have a percentage, but Bitcoin went up thousands of percents, hundreds of percents. This time around, hundreds of percents, probably, right? These overall long-term metrics are generally correct because it discounts all the short-term volatility. Overall, it just shows you the long trend. The long trend for Bitcoin is, whenever we get into a halving event and afterwards, we go up parabolically. That never changes. And here's the Elliott wave showing Bitcoin going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every cycle has 5, or every wave has 5 points. And the 5th point is the explosion, right? And this time around, the explosion looks like it's around $200,000. Not unreasonable, especially if we end the year at 50,000. By the time we get a halving event, maybe 100,000, or let's just say 70,000 to be conservative. Is 200,000 that unreasonable afterwards, especially with $30 trillion coming into the space? No, definitely not. This could be a conservative number. I just read what Yes to Crypto wrote. I'm not going to repeat that. But yeah, so it's all looking good, guys. It's all looking good. This is a fractal pattern comparing Bitcoin's current movement to what happened after 2020's COVID crash. Very, very similar. Are we about to break upwards just like what happened in 2021, going from 10,000 to 64,000? You know, it looks very, very similar. We may be a little bit ahead of the game, but the timing is about right. Okay, so looking good for Bitcoin, guys. Looking good for Bitcoin. Now, what about everything else? What about Solana? Solana's hot. I don't know if you guys noticed. Solana is now sitting at number 5. Okay, let's get a read here. Solana's closing in at $80. It has flipped XRP. If it keeps going, it's going to flip BNB, but Solana is at number 5. I believe Solana has never been this high on CMC ever in history. I don't even believe in 2021 it was this high. I may be wrong, but it just keeps on going. Solana is the one that you want to hold right now. It has all the strength, but, you know, Avalanche does too. Avalanche actually came up more in the last 60 days, but Avalanche is a little bit smaller. But, man, Solana just keeps on going and going and going and going and going, and there's many, many, many reasons why. First of all, let's just state the obvious. It hasn't had any network outages this year. That was my biggest complaint, the biggest complaint from so many others. Haven't heard of any network outages so far this year. So whatever they've been doing has been working so far. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But because of its rise, more and more people are looking into it, right? Google search volume goes up. Even you have like Kathy Wood of ARK Invest talking about Solana. A lot of institutions are talking about Solana, right? Now they're not really talking about Ethereum. Do you notice that none of these headlines are talking about Ethereum? They're talking about Solana. Solana's breaking all these metrics and has surpassed Ethereum in so many ways. Stablecoin transfer volume. More people are transferring their stablecoins on Solana because it's much cheaper than, say, Ethereum. So they have done that too. Recently, I talked about how Solana surpassed Ethereum in DEX volume as well, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because Uniswap is still on Ethereum. So Solana has surpassed many important metrics, making it a clear leader right now in this space, even though it's not as big as Ethereum. But can they close the distance this cycle? Very possibly. Very, very possibly. Circle launches a new euro-based stablecoin on Solana. That's interesting. I don't believe they have that on Ethereum. They're doing that on Solana as well, right? But they're not the only one. Solana is obviously doing well. Bonk, I don't have to talk about Bonk. It has come down a little bit, but Bonk is still a clear leader, the third biggest meme coin, But it's not just Solana. Injective also, I don't know if you guys paying attention. Injective is really, really hot. Extremely hot as well. And I've been sharing that. It's up about 9% today. It's up to number 24 on CMC. 384% in the last 60 days. Injective is also making big, big moves. The way they're moving right now, they could be in the top 15 in no time. So Injective is also very hot right now. Google Trends, just like Solana, is skyrocketing. People are wondering, what is Injective? Why is it so hot? Here's an interesting fact. Had you invested $1,000 into Injective last year, you would have $30,000 today. That's a 30x within 1 year. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. But what's making Injective so hot? They just have a lot of things going on. Okay, they're just onboarding a lot of users, a lot of dApps. Quite simply it. That's it. They're just building, and they caught the momentum. There's nothing really else to explain it. Maybe this. Also, they came out with their own meme coin, Ninja, even though it's not pumping that much. It kind of came down a little bit, but still. They have their own CoinGecko listed them, so maybe that's going to help them further. Memes, obviously, really, really hot right now. And I think will continue to get hotter as the market gets stronger. It's just going to happen. It's going to happen. A few other side news. Immutable X launches their passport with Google and Apple login. It's kind of like their way to sign in all the games that's on top of Immutable, right? So it's their passport system, which I guess it could work. And you could use your Apple or Google login to log into the passport to log into those games. So that is happening. And also, Immutable is kind of like Beam. In a way, they are bigger than Beam. Beam is also doing very good, by the way, today. And I'm very bullish on Beam. But Immutable is also, they're basically onboarding a lot of games too. Their biggest card game, Gods Unchained, is now on the Epic Games Store. But they have many others on top of them. Wagme Games is also on top of Immutable. And they're trying to get other games. And basically, they're trying to become the de facto gaming chain out there once they come out with their Immutable ZK EVM chain, right? So good for Immutable. What else is there? Sheeb has just been so slow. No movement at all from Sheeb. But they are trying to launch Sheeb domains for websites and emails. See, the thing is with Sheeb, I understand what the team is trying to do. When you have no movement, you try to build, right? And you build Shibarium, you build NFT collection, you build Sheep Swap, you build your metaverse, you're building domains, right? I get it. You have to do this. but it hasn't caused people to want to buy sheep. That's the thing. That's why I've always made this argument with meme coins. Do meme coins really need utility? Because it seems like when they start building utility, that's when the memeness goes away and they just become stagnant. I don't know. It's a hard thing. I don't know how to solve it. But I'm just saying, once these biggest meme coins start building actual utility, they stop growing. When you have something new like Snack Snack is building too, I guess, but Snack or Bonk, and then of course Cock. Everyone needs some Cock, and it's just blowing up. Even though Cock is taking a breather right now, it can't stay up forever. It's recharging for the next pump. But like these guys don't have, these memes don't have utility, and they just go up because people love it. They love the Cock, So that's it. What else is there? Lastly, XRP adoption. Central Bank Ireland officially approves Ripple. Awesome. XRP, though, is not moving at all. None. Zero. And that's why Solana surpassed them, because they're just not moving. I don't know what it is. XRP army has disappeared. I think the institutional investors, rather than buy XRP, they're saving their money and waiting for the IPO to come out. If I had to guess, that's the reason. It has to be. There's no other reason why XRP is not going up, right? That's really it. And then lastly, I'm just gonna point this out. I shared with you guys a new meme I got into last night, right? Kimbo. Kimbo is doing pretty well. 27.6 million market cap. When I got in, I told you guys it was like 10 million. I think when I showed you guys it was like 11 million or 12 million. It's almost 30 million, guys. Just to let you know. Kimbo is best friends of the Cock. All right. That's pretty much it. Bitcoin is still doing very well, around 44,000. We're right at the same point as before, like over here. Are we going to surpass and go up higher? You know what? It's just a matter of time, okay? It's going to happen. So, strap on and get ready. Next level will be right up here, 45.3. All right, let's do some Q&A. All right, scrolling down here. Today's a good day. Everything's going up. Bitcoin's going up. Solana's going up. Avalanche is going up. Injective is going up. Memes are going up. Pablo. Amazing call on Kimbo and Cock Inu. Both alpha memes on AVAX. Do you believe both will surpass billions this cycle? I don't know. With memes, I really can't tell you. I can't say for sure, hey, they're both going to be over $1 billion. Obviously, Cock Inu is much closer. It took a little breather today, but overall it's still like 200 million in market cap. So there's a really good chance if it gets a really good listing then it'll go back up and get to a billion. But Kimbo is still relatively new. It could dump down. But it looks like it could be a decent one. So I don't know. I'll just leave this up. 700% in 7 days. Jack, maybe Solana outage has something to do with FTX. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think they had so much volume to crash the network. But, FTX was definitely holding them back with all the FUD because they hold enormous amounts of Solana, but it's all locked, right? And everyone thought they were going to dump, but they didn't. They locked in some more. If you had to choose one Beam or Illuvium, which one you choose? Beam for sure. Illuvium is just one game. Beam is a whole chain. So I'd much rather hold Beam. Crypto Crab, PSA, please remember to wear a helmet while riding the cock to the moon. That is all. Let's see what's doing the best today. Stacks doing very well, 27% related to Bitcoin. Mina and Near, both L1s doing well. Beam doing very well. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Beam. Celestia doing very well. They're also hot, just like Injective. I've talked about them many times in the past. Sui's up today. VeChain getting some strength. I've always said don't give up on VeChain. It's about time they're getting some love. And then you got a lot of others like Immutable I just talked about. Avalanche, I just had a big segment yesterday. They're doing very well today. Hedera, Solana. I mean, today is just a really good day. It's like all greens today. All greens. Pepe. Man, Pepe is just struggling. Pepe's not going anywhere. At least pull up a chart for Byte and Narrative. I don't know what Byte is. You're making it seem like everyone knows what Byte is. It's a 6 million meme on Ethereum. So right now, there's no memes on Ethereum that does well. So, and that's a stupid name. It's not fun at all. NMCT, my wife broke up with her boyfriend. He did. Can Mel get your attention now? No. There's nothing wrong with Mel. Sif, look at chart. It's a cat with hat. No, that's stupid. That's just a copy of Ninja then. Jesus coin will rise to the heavens. I still hold Jesus coin. But I don't, it's already so big. I don't think I'm not going to make much from it. Yeah, that's like 80 million market cap. That's too high already. I bought Jesus coin and then dumped 50% on me right away, right here. I bought it right here. And then dumped 50%, and now it's coming back up, but I'm still down from my initial buy. New meme coin Solana is a reverse of Solana called, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Analos. That just sounds stupid. I'm not even going to look at that. That's not even creative at all. Coinbase, still skyrocketing. 3.33%. You know, I have some call options at 200 that actually might make me some money if this keeps on going. Price prediction for Solana. I mean, first things first, getting back to its previous high of 250, right? And then breaking through that, maybe doing another 5x from there or more. So probably 3,000 by the end of the cycle. That would not be unreasonable. Should I sell sheep or beam? Only you can make that decision, not me. Not me. Didn't expect you would turn me down like that. I guess I did. Meek Vision, I'm glad you are here too. Gone on Polygon has pumped to 3.5 million in market cap. You know, I was looking at Gone before, and I showed you guys. Yeah, but it's not really doing that well. I mean, it was way up here, so it was much higher. It was probably like 6-7 million. I mean, it has a chance, but yeah, it has. Let's just say it has a chance. Check out a narrative on Byte. If you ask Grok, do you have a dog? He says yes. Byte gifted by Elon Musk. Yeah, again. All right. I'm just going to say okay. I still think it's a stupid name. And people already play the Grok meme narrative already. So like keep, you know, like all these speculation about if Elon is going to say something or do something and it's going to pump some kind of meme, I think he's pretty careful about that. Look at Grok already. Grok is at 53 million. So I don't know why I have these two open. Oh, I forgot to check my leverage plays on Bing X here. Looking pretty good. ADA at 650%. Solana at 477%. At my AVAX went up to 83% at open recently. You know, I've been thinking I need to add, you know, Injective is so hot, right? Ooh, Injective took a little dip right now. Could be a good entry point. You know, I think I need to add some Injective here. I just needed to bottom out a little bit. Actually, could be a good point right here. No, it's coming down. What else is hot? Beam would be good, but today is not a good day to buy Beam. What's negative today? Luna Classic, Combo. There's very little stuff in the red today. I had to look at the charts more. I don't have to rush it, but they're doing pretty well. Let's see. Lazaro, I'm down 1900 at Cosmos. Man, that thing, don't move. I'm thinking about selling, getting something else. Cosmos, I wouldn't give up on. You know, there are better movers for sure. Even Injective may surpass Cosmos soon, which is kind of slap in the face if you think about it, but it could happen. What do you think Sneck will do? I think Sneck will do very well. I think they're trying to figure it out still, trying to get more exchange listings, but it'll do well. 80 million is pennies in a market that's going to be 10 trillion. That's true. That's very true. My friend lost money on crypto tips, and now he hates me. Well, Maybe you gave some bad tips. Or just make him realize that it's still early and all you need to do is DCA. DCA and accumulate. That's all you need to do. And hodl. Any word on Coinbase picking up Lightning Network? I thought they did already. I thought they were trying to. Brian Armstrong said they were going to do so. I'm pretty sure he said that already before. Check. $34 million on Cosmos. Checked. Infrastructure for trusted data market exchange, monetize trusted data that's verifiable. It's a data marketplace. Yeah, it's a data marketplace. You know, I'm just going to be honest. Something like this is probably very useful, but it's super, super boring. Like, not something I would get into. But I'm sure it's pretty useful. There are a lot of data marketplaces out there. Pat, I don't think COD can make it to Coinbase because they don't support Avalanche stuff. But when they do, they'll probably list it. But it will probably hit Binance first. It needs to sustain some more. It probably needs to hit about 400, 500 million market cap before Binance accepts them. And once they do, then, yeah, it's going to do very well. SJ, at this stage, what's a good BTC ETH soul entry? They're all good, man. They're all good. None of those are back to previous high, right? If we were at 70,000, 5,250, then maybe I would say, well, be careful because now we're entering new territory. But right now, we're still way off. So just DCA. Is Bonk dead? No, it's not dead. It's just taking a big breather. It's not even taking that big of a breather. It's 1.2 billion. It's double. It's double Pepe. So last 7 days, even last 7 days is still up 100%, even though it came down from there. Last month, still up 300%. So it's taking a breather, that's for sure. It's come off from its top. But at some point, it's going to find that bottom and then start heading upwards again. There's no doubt about it because it is on both Coinbase and Binance, and people love memes. So you just got to see what that bottom point is, and then it could be a good entry again. But, I mean, it's 1.2 billion. It's not going anywhere. Angel's asking, a lot of coins at 100x from the last bear market. Do you believe it's possible for these to happen again? Yes. Yes. For sure. A lot of projects will do 100x. Some will do even more than that. For sure. People don't realize that the bull market causes people to FOMO hard. Like you just can't believe how hard FOMO is. That's why they go up the way they do. I mean, you could just pull up any of these charts and look at it. Like the last big one, SHIB. I mean, just look at that chart. That went from, from here. October 2021 from here to here. That's in 25 days, guys. That happened in less than a month. That's what happens when true FOMO hits. How many X's did it do? It did a 8X in 20 days, basically. That's what happens in a in a in a parabolic cycle. So like I'll zoom in here. Look at it. It went from here. Let's do market cap. It went from 2.77 billion to 43.51 billion. So that's what? 20x? A little bit under 20x? It did 20x in less than 30 days for sheep. Think about it. 20x in less than 30 days. That's discounting how much it went up from 20, the earlier before in 2021. But so that could happen to Bonk. It could happen to Snack. It could happen to Cock. It could happen to all these memes. And not just memes, for everything else too. And I've gone through a couple cycles like that. Is Cock still good entry now that is in the red? It's always good to have some Cock. All jokes aside, though, I mean, Cock has been going up like crazy. Okay, it's going to take a breather. Because of the memeness of the name, I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. Okay, it might retrace more and then come back up, right? Or maybe it dies, but with this kind of name and being the biggest meme on Avalanche and Avalanche only getting stronger, I think it's going to stay. Barack, my goal is 1 million portfolio. Okay. I can't tell you if that's achievable. Yes and no. So I think it can happen, but asking now is pointless because I'm only guessing, right? What you need to do is just continue to do what you do, which is DCA and accumulate. That's the surest thing. So asking me now, I'll say yes, but I'm only guessing. I don't know your portfolio. The DCA portfolio will be shown tonight. I bet it's up huge. I didn't show it last week because I was traveling. This week should be up tremendously. So let's see. Let's see what happens tonight when I show it. What's up with Ethereum Classic? I don't know. Is it pumping? No. Somewhat. Ethereum Classic, guys, it's garbage. It doesn't have any future, none whatsoever. So don't buy Ethereum Classic because you think it's a cheaper version of Ethereum. That would be a mistake, a big mistake. Man, we need to see Bitcoin get pushed up a little bit further to 45. We need to break this local high over here, which could happen today. If we see it, oh man, Solana is gaining a lot of strength right now at 80 plus. This hasn't updated yet, but according to this, Solana's at 80 already. It has broken out through above its recent high. I mean, look at that chart. It's just non-stop going upwards. Like, even though there's dips, but overall trend is pretty clear. It's just going up and up and up and up and up. Avalanche, same thing. Up and up and up and up and up. I mean, this is why. You can make an argument from here, from the beginning of December, it actually accelerated its its climb. That's Solana. I mean, that's Avalanche. And Solana If you do it from down here, that's looking pretty good too. Oh, Injective. Injective found a low point. Yeah, I don't know. Someone just sold off Injective for no reason. Yeah, my Solana bag right here is growing 510%. That's looking pretty good. What's Zoomer Mushroom? What are your thoughts on future legislation from Congress on crypto and possibility of digital dollar? Digital dollar is coming for sure, but will it impede on Solana or Avalanche or Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. Is Chain X a good project? Chain X is resolving pain points with gas fees, complex operation, the barriers to entry by embracing ERC 4337 and account abstraction. I have no idea. It just sounds like you just copy and pasted that. But I have no idea what Chain X or if it's good or not. Yeah. Based on the price, I would say no, it's not good. It does. No one's using it. It might be a good idea, but Phil, no. And I know that's kind of stupid for me to just look at a price and say no, but it's such a small cap project, right? If it can't if it can't sustain its price even above 10 million, that means it has no community whatsoever. And if it doesn't have any community and it doesn't know how to market, it's probably not going to be successful. Solana is gaining strength right now. And so is Avalanche. Both of these. Avalanche is 8.65%. Solana is at 9%. That's why I told you guys I'm so bullish on Solana and Avalanche right now. They're clearly the leaders right now in terms of big caps. Mid caps, there's a lot that's moving. Injective is moving. Celestia is moving. Beam is moving. Right? They're all moving. But for big caps right now, it's just like Solana and Avalanche. Those are the two that you only need. You could throw some Cardano in there, but it's really slow moving. You could throw some BNB or Ethereum in there in your big cap portfolio. But right now, it's just Solana and Avalanche game. Buying the first dip on the first meme on Neutron Nuit. I don't even know what chain is Neutron. Tali on Solana. All right. Last question. What is Tali? Is it a new meme? I'm guessing. Probably too new. It doesn't even show up. What is that? Look at that chart. Why would you even ask me about that? It just looks horrible. All right, guys. To conclude, Bitcoin, an entire market pumping like crazy, just like Cock did over last week. It's looking good, guys. It's looking really, really good. Everything is hitting on all cylinders. Coinbase stock is going upwards to the moon. Miners are making millions and millions of dollars per day. We got Bitcoin looking like it wants to break through to 50,000 and 200,000 by the end of the cycle. And then you got like Solana and Avalanche and Injective. They're all going up to the moon. So, I'll see you guys tonight. Man, I hate to go. The watchers are going up. 4,600 people. Oh, man. I guess I'll stay for another 5 minutes. I'll stay for a little bit longer because there's more people coming in now because of the pump. Injective is showing some weakness right now. I don't know why Injective's just dumped down. I think people are selling off to buy some of these big caps right now. Is Cock doing anything? Cock is selling off right now. I think memes are selling off right now because people are FOMOing into the big caps right now. Snack is selling off right now. So they're all selling off right now. Bonk is not. Bonk is coming up. Fresh Matic prediction. I don't know. Matic is actually pretty stagnant. Right now, all the momentum is in Avalanche and Solana, Injective and Celestia and Beam. You know, even ICP. I don't like ICP, but they are, I have to admit, they're doing well, but they're very, 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 very centralized. Polygon just seems to be getting weaker, to be honest. A lot of the momentum is now shifted to like Immutable and Beam. So, I don't know. I hope they get it back. Solana may surpass, the way it's going, may be surpassing or flipping BNB by the end of the week. And I'll be at number 4. And that would be pretty amazing. That would be pretty amazing. All right, I'm going to go. I'm losing my voice. Hold on. Continue to DCA, and I'll see you guys tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good one. Take care.